Adam's threat.
Hopefully he's
Adam's.
trying to figure out an anal fucking like project for me.
I mean, what do you think Adam's fiance would say if she knew that he, was telling you to kill yourself and that he himself is a psychopath? Like, does she know that she is marrying a psychotic? I mean, I think he's
I,
crazy.
I don't know, dude. I don't really care. I've never. It's not like she's on Clubhouse because I guarantee you he doesn't tell her about Clubhouse because he does. That's his safe haven for talking debauchery.
How much do you want to bet he's not actually engaged?
Oh, he's not. He hasn't asked her yet, but he got his grandmother's Holocaust ring.
Oh, so he hasn't even asked this bitch, and he's going around saying he's engaged?
No, he's unless he's done it in the last like 5 days, then he's not engaged.
Got it.
I haven't seen him in 5 days, but the last time I talked to him, I asked him, and he said, "No, I haven't asked her yet." I've seen the ring. It's actually a really nice classical, like artsy, like Art Deco 20 style diamond ring. Yeah, but dude, I love Art Deco though. Anything from like the 20s and early 30s, that style was just, it was back when there was actually style and fashion and design.
John watches the Antique Roadshow.
Dude, oh, you know this?
There's nothing wrong.
That's not an insult to me.
I was just playing. I watch it.
He watches it too. They always complain to each other, but they're always like.
Dude, the one thing that got me hooked on antiques was there was this old guy that had this beer stein from like the oldest brewery in England or some shit like that, and it was like the very first promotional piece that they had ever had, where like it had the beer logo in between two panes of glass in this beer mug, so it was an insulated, drinking glass where it wouldn't like your hand wouldn't get it like hot by touching the glass. And he's this old frail dude that probably looks like he's, malnourished and like 88 years old. And they were like, "Sir, this thing's worth like $80,000. And the dude just broke down crying. And he's like, "I've been on, fixed income and I can't afford to get my pills and all this stuff." And like, he's just breaking down, realizing that he has an $80,000 piece of anything. And I was like, from that, I was hooked on Roadshow.
I got into antiques because of my namesake. My Uncle Steve was a antiques furniture dealer, and he repaired antique furniture, so that's why I got into antiques.
I went to an antique mall with my family, and so I was surrounded by them, and I can pretty much identify them almost immediately.
That's what I look for when I go to like flea markets.
Yeah, I usually can pick out the most expensive thing in the room.
Yeah, I bought it's a 6 foot tall level, but it was a 6 foot tall level from like the 30s, and it was a true craftsman. Maybe it was the 40s, but it was a thing that where you can figure out plumb and all that crap. Dollars from because I just thought it was cool. I was just gonna put it on the wall. It's like wall art. And dude, come to find out, the motherfucker's worth like $500. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna give me $500 for this bitch?" Okay. So that was a quick flip. I didn't even have it for like a weekend before somebody else bought it. Bought it for $5.
Those are called primitives.
I have a bunch of those. That's what I learned when I was young, was woodworking. It's not those, but the hand tools.
Hand planes.
I have a bunch of original hand plane condition sharp.
Yeah, I'll pick those up for $3 and $4 because people bring them.
Store them.
My local like flea market, you can go and rent out your own back stall. Just for like if you're instead of having a garage sale, you just take all your garage sale shit to the flea market. And people do that all the time around here. But you find, like, I bought like a 70s Craftsman chainsaw that all metal, and there was nothing wrong with it except for I had to do some carburetor work on it. Okay, other than that, so for like $25 and maybe like $20 worth of parts, I fucking ended up with a chainsaw that's better than anything you can get brand new from Walmart.
Yeah, they don't go bad easily.
You buy your chainsaws from Walmart?
Dude, a lot of people do. Those little Poland fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, you can buy a fucking chainsaw at Walmart. I mean, how else do you get rid of your bodies?
You can probably buy a chainsaw
Oh my goodness.
from Walmart, but I just didn't know that people did buy chainsaws from Walmart.
It's a cheap Chinese piece of crap that doesn't last you 5 fucking seconds. Like, you put ethanol gas in it, run it for 1 season, it'll work good this winter, you put it away, and then when you come back and try to get it to turn on next year, and it ain't gonna work. The old carburetors are crap, they're cheap Chinese shit.
That's because people don't freaking store them right, but nonetheless, yeah, carburetors
Yeah.
get bad really quick.
Yeah, well, that ethanol gas for sure. But thankfully, my local shop has a non-ethanol fuel that I can buy. And that's what I run in my equipment. Because I don't want that extra white gummy fucking water and gasoline mixture. Yeah, if you take a 1-gallon bucket and you fill it with gasoline, the ethanol in the gasoline will suck 1 tablespoon of water out of the air per day. So I'm not big on running it through my outboard motor on my boat or none of that shit. I always buy non-ethanol. Just for that same reason you were talking about. You don't have to worry about storing it, doing special shit. But, anyhow. So John, when's your date?
Did you find her? Oh,
He's probably over there fucking,
He's still trying to
get
find his
started up.
fucking phone.
how many
Oh,
dates
dude.
does he have? He goes out on dates every night.
Why do you think he has gout?
Oh my god! He has gout. He needs hard
Because he
cherry
doesn't
juice.
drink enough water.
Tart cherry juice. That's what he needs.
Actually, there's this great freaking supplement out there called Couch. It's pretty good.
Ooh.
I've never had a problem with
Who
it.
made it? Yeah.
Some guy with a gooch.
I know somebody.
Too much red meat and not enough water.
Oh.
Too much blood urea nitrogen and it's not being filtered by the nephrons in his kidney.
Yeah, it's uric acid.
Well, before it's uric acid, it's blood urea nitrogen, bun. But once it's filtered into the kidney, it becomes uric acid or urea or urine. But yeah, before it leaves the the actual blood vessels, it's blood urea nitrogen. And it's a uric acid buildup, that usually settles in either if you're bedridden in your back and lower extremity, or it goes in your legs and it's like, I've heard it described many ways of pain, but
Oh, there's John.
Yeah, that shit sucks. You'd be wanting to cut off your fucking foot if you have a fucking bad gout flare up. Shit sucks.
yeah, my uncle, he's a really big guy, and in his calf. Like his legs like from the ankle, like from his foot to his knee would like swell double size because of it.
Hello.
Don't sound bad.
Yeah, but I don't have that problem because I go running every day. I mean, I like to run, and I think that exercise is like the number one cure for me. not
Oh,
having
Michelle has
beers
returned.
and red meat.
Yeah, so.
You think I'm so
the way I found
disrespectful,
out
Michelle?
that,
Maybe you're disrespectful.
And it's actually, I'm allergic.
Maybe you're annoying.
is I went out drinking with my friends, and we went to String Cheese Institute, two nights of string cheese in freaking Reno, Nevada, and freaking we were drinking a bunch of IPAs, and yeah, no, I'm allergic to hops, and it freaking causes gout flare-ups. So yeah, don't drink very. I know you. I think you just drink like lagers. So
No, I drink a pills.
do you? Okay, well.
I drink
careful with
a
it.
Miller Lite. It's a fine pill.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
Steven, you
Well,
know,
nonetheless, you drink swag beer. You're not drinking like fucking IPAs all day.
Steven,
Yeah.
Steven, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what I do now is I put juice in my beer, and I don't get the gout flare-ups. I put orange juice or pineapple juice in my beer and I smoke
Oh,
weed.
really?
I only smoke weed when I drink. So if I, so what I'm saying is
Ever die?
they say that there is a protective, thesis with regards to cannabis in terms of alcohol. But they pair together perfectly molecularly. I've read articles saying that if you drink alcohol and smoke cannabis, the effects of cannabis are increased tenfold through the ethanol molecule in conjunction with the THC delta 9. So, gout is one of those things where I think it's primarily stress based, and I think your body, based on your environmental stress,
I
essentially,
can agree with that.
yeah.
I can agree with that. Definitely when I'm stressed out, I don't eat good, and I don't drink enough water, and which definitely, brings on a gout flare up for sure.
I think the fact that I drink like a gallon and a half of water a day is probably the reason I don't have some issues.
It definitely helps. Yeah.
Well, but my rule of thumb is the only thing that comes in my house that I would drink that has bubbles in it would be beer. I don't buy colas or sodas or any of that kind of crap. I'll drink a Monster probably twice a month as like a special. I'll go to the store and it's gone before I even get home. But I don't bring soda in my house. So it's either water or beer.
I like those fizzy waters.
Yeah, I don't like bubbles unless it's beer.
Well, I don't drink beer anymore, so I got my fizzy water.
Well, how does vodka work for you? What the fuck happened? Who put him down?
Nobody put me down. I swiped out. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, Doc, I don't drink anymore. I'm going on my 14th year of sobriety from alcohol. Yep. I spent.
Well, dude, honestly, I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, that's why Doc, I'll tell you the God honest truth. I do like you a lot. You're quite a character. You seem like a gentleman, even when you want to be.
Oh, sure. You come at me sideways, I'll come at you sideways. You come at me straight forward with respect, I'll do it the same way.
Can I finish what I was saying? I know from the bottom of my heart, you would be the best man you could be if you fucking stopped drinking, dude. And that one action, you could fucking move mountains, dude. That's what pisses me off the most about you. And it's hard for me to be your friend.
I would be president if I didn't drink.
You probably could be.
Oh, I know.
And that's my fucking point. You're gonna let a substance prohibit you from reaching your greatest potential. It's hard to be somebody's friend.
How much more do I need to achieve in my life?
Whatever you want.
Would I be achieving? What, can I finish?
If you're not achieving it, dude, you're just
Can I finish?
dying and rotting away. Sorry, bro.
But what I'm saying is, do I need to achieve what you want me to achieve, or do I need to achieve what I want to achieve?
You know the answer to that. Fuck what I want you to achieve. You need to
okay, then why are you worried about what my best potential could be? Because I'm achieving what I want to.
Well, and that's what makes it hard for me to be your friend.
Why? Because I'm not running for state Congress anymore?
Maybe.
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 I really don't care. I don't think people are worth my time to get that sober. I don't believe in the youth to be able to teach them anymore because they don't listen. So why the fuck am I even gonna try?
Here's the thing about the youth is that they do listen.
No,
and
they
you
don't.
know this from being a youth. You got to remember this at least from being a youth. They do listen. They just don't act. And it takes a while of them hitting a brick wall to go, oh shit, so and so was right, because they're hard-headed little sons of bitches, just like we were. So
I wasn't hard-headed. I was just a know-it-all.
Yeah. Here nor there. You know, you get my point. That
I get it. But as a know-it-all, I was hard-headed. I get it. Yeah.
So they do listen. They just want to try things their own way. They want to make their own mistakes, just like we all did. And I mean, I'm raising a 5-year-old kid at fucking 48 years old, dude. So,
That's a good age.
You know, but I see it in him every fucking day. You know, and so yeah, just saying, dude. I mean, here nor there. I gotta tell you, your frequent consumption of alcohol and the things that you don't remember is why it's hard to be your friend. Yeah, the things you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
And the things I remember usually piss people off. Yeah, dude. I'm not looking for acceptance. Not looking to be hypnotized by a
we're all looking for acceptance. You're trying to tell me
By
that
whom?
you're not fucking human?
By whom?
Look, we can accept you as you
My
are.
parents are gone, my grandparents are gone, anybody that I actually gave a fuck about in authority in my life are pretty much gone. Who
Well,
am
that was
I?
bound to happen. What the fuck, man? You know, that was bound to happen. You don't think it happened to them.
Yeah, but
the only thing they had to fucking hold on to and keep in this world were their fucking siblings and the offspring of their freaking creations. So, you know, I mean, you gotta look for something. You got nieces, nephews, cousins.
I don't talk to any of my brothers or any of my sisters anymore. I just had a falling out. I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters, and I only talked to one sister, and she and I just had a falling out over. She has an aunt that's on her side of the family that's not to me, and she and I had an issue where she called the cops on me one night, and I'm like when she called the cops on me, I'm like, I'll forgive you for it, but if I ever see you in real life, I'm gonna beat you in your fucking face. And then so my sister's getting married, and I'm like, well, is your Aunt Dottie gonna be there? And fucking, she's like, yeah, she'll be there. I'm like, well, then I can't be there because if I see her, I'm gonna hurt her. So I'm not gonna be at your wedding. And she's like, fuck you, you're not even fucking blah, blah, blah. And it became an issue. And then she called the cops on me and had the cops show up 2 weeks ago. And it was like at fucking 8 o'clock at 9 o'clock at night. It was dark, so it was at 9 o'clock. And dude, I hear people walking in my fucking front yard, which is gated in, by the way, with a 6-foot privacy fence. So you had to have crossed my fucking property, to get in I come around the corner from my doorway with my gun, and I'm sitting there pointing a fucking gun at a cop with a flashlight. And the idea that I didn't get killed is only because I already had my gun pointing at him, and he couldn't get to his gun fast enough because I was already pointing mine at him. And when he told me, because I couldn't see, he didn't announce himself as a cop, and all I could see is a light pointing into my face at nighttime. And I'm still for the fact that my sister tried to have me killed, I will never talk to her again. And you know what? I was sober because I told the cop, leave my yard, I'll put my gun down and I'll come outside and talk to you. He left the yard, he left my front yard and went out to my parking lot area. you know, because I have a big fucking yard, like an acre of land. And fucking, I walked out there and talked to him. I'm like, I'm not gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna hurt you. I didn't say I was gonna hurt anybody. So this is just a family matter where she's getting married. There's somebody that's in the family that I don't want to see. I'm not showing her marriage because if I did, I'd punch that bitch in the face. That's all I said. I didn't say I was gonna go kill nobody. But dude, like the fact that I came like a hair's breadth from being shot by a police officer because of a family member because they didn't like what I said and they told them I was gonna hurt myself. Dude, anybody that knows me knows that I would never hurt myself. I don't keep hate in my heart for people that have even tried to hurt me because I don't want to ruin my heart or pervert it. You know, we're all made in the image of God. Why would I hate the image of God? I don't keep hate in my heart. And for me to hurt myself would mean, you know, be destroying the image of God because I was made in his image. And anybody that knows me on a religious level would know that. I guess he's fucking gone. He must be a cop. Wasn't the first time I pointed a gun at a cop, though. It's actually the second time I've done it. But that could have gone really funny. Sideways. Funny. Not funny, haha. Funny, funny. Weird. So what's going on, Death Hippie? How's your day going? Well, John, I hope the Aqua Velva stings your face after you get done shaving.
Okay, everybody, this is Beer and Jesus. Just got myself some Tecate. Manda.